Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Waterloo Sunset as recorded by the Kinks on guitar. I'm going to break this whole song down for you top to bottom. We're going to start off with that descending bass line, then we'll go into the verse and the chorus, and when you're done with this video you'll have everything you need to play right along with the original recording. Before we dive into it though, I want to hook you up with something right away. At the first link down below, I've got a free tab sample pack, and these are some exclusive handouts that go along with lessons here on my YouTube channel, and they're just going to make learning from my videos so much easier. So check that out as my gift to you, and with that said, let's break this song down. Let's learn how to play Waterloo Sunset as recorded by the Kinks. Now we're going to start off with the intro that features a big descending bass line. Now you could just hold down a B7 chord, but I like playing this bass line and then I go into the chords like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we start the verse right there. So what I played was this little figure on a bunch of notes that walk down an E major scale. So the song's in the key of E, and we're going to start on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. And I'm going to play this figure. 1, 8, and it's an 8th note and then 2 16th notes. And I'm picking it down, down, up with my strum hand here. And I do that twice, so I'm gonna go. Then I go to the open A string, the 5th string. Do the same thing. Then the 4th fret on the low E, 2nd fret to open. So all of that together goes. Then I go up to the 6th fret on the 5th string and keep it going. Then 4, 2. So we end up right where we started. Then after that we go to an E chord. So this bass line is 4 bars long. Altogether it sounds like this. 3, 4. Then you go into the progression. Now, if that's too hard, you can hang on this chord, a B7, which we're going to use later in the song as well. 2, 1, 2, open, 2. And that's starting from the 5th string. So you just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just play 8th notes, all downs, or the bass line. Then from there, we start strumming away on this 3-chord progression. Then the vocal comes in right there on the verse. Dirty Old River is the lyrics. So this chord that I'm playing here is an E, just a typical E chord. Open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. And then I go up to a B over D sharp, and you may know this as like a B bar chord, but I'm putting what's called the 3rd in the bass. So I'm playing the 6th fret on the 5th string, and then my index finger is doing a bar here covering the 4th fret on the 3rd, 2nd, or 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings there. So that's the chord. It's B over D sharp. Now, I am using my pinky here. You can use your ring finger if that's easier. For me, the pinky's easier. So I go 1 bar of that chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, then I drop it down to the same chord, just 2 frets lower. Here it becomes A over C sharp. and that lasts for 2 bars. So altogether it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 my strum hand is just going back and forth, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, next chord. 2 bars on this chord. Then the verse comes in. As I mentioned, the lyrics here are dirty old river, and that goes again, so 8 bars of that. And again. Then we go to this little pre-chorus progression. Now this is a minor cliche chord progression. It goes. Then we're into the chorus progression here. So what I played was an F sharp minor. And you can play this, the easiest way is probably from the 4th string down like this. 4, 2, 2, 2, and then walk that one note down. So it becomes F sharp minor major 7, then F sharp minor 7, then a B7. Now what I was doing was putting my thumb on the bass, which is a little bit more advanced technique. Gives you a nice full bass note sound. And again, that strum hand just keeps going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's our groove through the whole song. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so YouTube will let you know when I post another video just like this. From there, we go on to the chorus and we play. Then we're back to our verse progression. So the chorus starts off the same way as the verse. We go E for a bar, B over D sharp for a bar, then A over C sharp. Now in the 4th bar, we're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So that's a little rhythm there, and I'm playing 2 beats of A over C sharp. Then on beat 3, I go... And that's open 5th string to the 4th fret on the 6th string, and then you go to the 2nd fret. Now I played that note again with my thumb because I'm going to that F sharp minor. You could also play just an F sharp minor bar chord like this, and that would work as well. But here I'm going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or without the thumb, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and... Then you stay there for 2 bars. Then B7 for a bar, then E for 2 beats, 1 and 2, and then do it again, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, and stay here, 2 bars again, and then we tie it in with our intro bass line. Same as before. Then we go back to the verse. So the whole chorus all together goes like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... Bass line. We go back, everything repeats again. Now the final time we leave the chorus, and here's how it ends. We play the first part of the chorus, so we go E, B over D sharp, A over C sharp. And then we go to an instrumental, and you'll see this on the handout. It's labeled instrumental. Here we go. E, B over D sharp, A over C sharp, and then it just ends on a B chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And you could do B like a bar chord, like I'm doing here. 2, 4, 4, 4, starting on the 5th string. Or you could do the B7, of course, 1 and 2 and 3, and it just fades out on that B7. Congrats on making it through this Waterloo Sunset guitar lesson. Be sure to take it slow and rewind the video and go over any parts that are unclear, and then try and put it all together and play it along with the recording. This is a great song to play on 12-string guitar, so if you have a 12-string, that's how I'm getting sort of that extra jangly sound to the guitar part with those doubled strings. And don't worry if you don't have a 12-string, you can still play the same thing on a 6-string, but that's kind of part of this classic sound, is having those extra strings in there. Before you go, don't forget to download my free tab sample pack at the first link down below. And this is going to make learning from my lessons here on YouTube so much easier, because you'll be able to follow along with the handouts that I have for you. And you can get them also by just going to johnmclennan.com/tabs. Also, let me know down below your #1 song that you would like to see me teach here next on the channel. Just comment it down below. Thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll see you in another lesson real soon.